Hartman Math. This is lesson 3-8, where we're taking cubic functions from factored form into standard form. And that generally means we're just going to multiply it out. We've got our function, for example, number 1, w of x equals negative 2x times the quantity x plus 1 squared. And that is where we're going to get started with the squaring. We think order of operations, parentheses, nothing to do there, but exponents, we're definitely going to do that next. So we're going to take the x plus 1, we're going to square it, and that means to multiply it by itself. So we need two factors of x plus 1. So x plus 1 times another x plus 1, and we're going to do this multiplication first by distributing the x and then distributing the 1. So we go x times x is x squared, x times positive 1 is a plus 1x, another plus 1x, and 1 times 1, careful on that one, is still positive 1 on that one. And then my recommendation is to simplify in the parentheses. That means combine like terms, a plus x and a plus x. That means plus 1x plus another 1x makes plus 2x. I should have jumped right to there. And then we can distribute the negative 2x to all of those. So our standard form is going to be negative 2x to the third. X times x squared is x to the third. Negative 4x squared. X times x is x squared. And then negative 2x is going to be our standard form. The degree, probably easiest to look here. The highest exponent for our x's is 3. That's our degree. Back here we could think, oh, there's an x. That x is going to get squared, so that also would make a degree of 3. And a is negative 2. You can also see it here. Be careful though, there may be numbers in here that get multiplied out, so it's probably best to look at it from here. A is negative 2. What's our end behavior going to look like since a is negative 2 and we're degree 3? Well, normal degree 3 is going to start low, it's going to end high, but the negative is going to flip that upside down. So on the right side, as x approaches positive infinity, w of x is going to approach negative infinity, so that means it's going to go low. And as x approaches negative infinity, that's on the left side, it's going high, so w of x is approaching positive infinity. On our Desmos lesson, you might be asked about orientation. I still don't know what that's talking about, so you're just going to skip that. But we should be able to find the roots. The roots are going to be coming from the factored form. So roots, remember, roots are numbers. So from the x, we're getting 0. From x plus 1, we're getting negative 1 as our roots. That would be turned into x-intercepts if we make them points on the x-axis, 0, 0, 1, negative 1, 0 are our two roots. Graph it. We already know the end behavior. It's going to start high, and then when we get to the negative 1, the multiplicity is 2, so we're going to bounce there. We're going to cross at 0, 0. So bounce at negative 1, cross at 0, and there's our graph. Example number 2, we've got z of x is equal to 3 times x plus 4 times x minus 1 times x plus 3. So really there's 4 different factors here. We can't multiply them all at the same time, so I'm thinking we may multiply the first 2 together and the last 2 together, and get those 2 products, multiply those together. So first 2 and last 2. So we'll just distribute the 3 here. We get 3x plus 12. We'll distribute x times x is x squared plus 3x minus 1x minus 3. And it would probably be a good idea to take this and simplify, combine like terms, combine our x's, so we're going to be x squared plus 2x minus 3. And then we're multiplying a binomial times a trinomial. So we'll distribute the 3x first. 3x to the third plus 6x squared minus 9x. And then we'll distribute the positive 12, so plus 12x squared plus 24x minus 36. Now we just got to combine like terms to get our standard form. We've got z of x equals 3x to the third. These two are going to combine. That's a plus 18x squared. These two are going to combine. That's a negative plus 15x, and then a negative 36 at the end. The degree is 3. The a is 3, positive, which means that our end behavior, third degree, positive leading coefficient, is going to start low and high. So as we go to the right, it's going high, positive infinity. As we go to the left, that's the start. It's going low to negative infinity there. All right, we've got our factor form, we've got our standard form. The roots come from standard form. We're not here. That's just a. So it comes from here. Negative 4, positive 1, negative 3. X-intercepts, turn those into points. So negative 4, 0, 1, 0, negative 3, 0. All the exponents are odd, so all the multiplicities are odd. That means we're crossing at each one. We are starting low. So start low, cross, cross, cross. There's our graph. Example number 3, write a cubic function with the given zeros and a y-intercept of 0, 100. So we're going to write this into factored form. Don't know a, but we do know the factors. It should be each of the zeros is going to turn into a factor. So x minus negative 10, it sounds like x plus 10, x plus 5, x minus 4 are the factors. So there's our function. We don't know a yet, but we do have those. How do we get a? We use the y-intercept. We're going to plug in a 0 for x's. So there, 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 there. It'll all equal 100. So we're talking about 10 times 5 times negative 4 times a. So it'll be a times, I think this comes out to be negative 200. So a times negative 200 equals 100. Let's divide both sides by negative 200. In which case, a positive divided by a negative is a negative. 100 over 200 reduces to a half. Or you could also do it as a decimal. Negative a half or negative 0.5 is our a value. So to finish up, cubic function, we go back to the start, replace a with negative a half or negative 0.5. We've got our answer. That's it for today. I'll see you next time.